everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When last we left off, we had just finished talking to Radagast up there in the tower, had handed in the evidence, or had finished killing off the wights that he was wanting us to kill off, and had gotten book 2, chapter 10, Breeders of the Dead, which was to collect sigils from the Gaunt Men. Now, I know that's a little bit too powerful for us because I've done it before on my Dwarf Guardian, and it was rough for him, even when he was at the level or above the level, because the wights that we were fighting earlier coming in pairs and trios and are very hard to take down. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do it on my burglar. So instead, we're going to pick up a couple of the quests here in Ostgurth and see whether or not we can gain a few levels and all. So let's see what Hannah here has to say. She has a quest called Oatmeal Problems.
Could I have a word with you?
Greetings, traveler. I have a favor to ask of you if you will listen. We are short on supplies as always, and we rely on some measure from deliveries of food from the Forsaken Inn. If your travels bring you back westward, can you speak to Einlof in the Forsaken Inn about arranging a delivery of oatmeal to be sent to Ostgurth? It would be a great help to us, Gnarlo. Alright. And it's a orange level. Apparently it's a level quest 30. And the rewards are 7 silver, 14 copper. So let us take it. It's 4 levels above us. But at least at the moment, it looks like all we have to do is go talk to Einlof in the Forsaken Inn. Now, I'm not sure about this, obviously, because it looks like it's just about sunset, too. I'm not sure about it. I don't particularly remember this quest from before, and it's hard to tell with these travel quests. This could just be a case of traveling to the Forsaken Inn, talking to him, and winning the quest, and they got it rated this high because it's simply because of the travel and they overrate travel, or it could be this high because it's step 1 where you have to go and steal the oatmeal from Sauron. So who knows? We have another couple of quests right here.
Could I speak with you a moment?
And it actually seems to be a solo on our level. Venom of the Ruin Stalkers. Always we struggle to survive, and we have done well in all the years I have dwelt in Ostgurth. But this is something the like of which I've not seen before. With the elders working to defend against the evil in Agamar, it falls to the rest of us to see to other defenses. This, my friend, is where I come to you. Our numbers are few, and those capable of wielding a weapon are best kept close to Ostgurth. You, however, are able to walk freely through the land, and assist us in ways in which we cannot help ourselves. In the west, beneath the shadow of Amon Ross, lies great nest of venomous spiders among the ruins. Some are more potent than others. Now we have ways passed down through the ages of distilling the venom of the lesser spiders and making a medicine which helps to cure the poison. If the venom is too potent, it cannot be distilled. I need you to collect the poison sacks from ruined web hunters and ambushers and bring them to me. So it's kill off the hunters and ambushers and bring back 12 poison sacks. So I think we'll be able to do that. And let's see what Tortwheel has to say.
Would you do something for me?
It's another level 26 solo, Elders in the Shadows. All that you have done for the Eglain proves your honor. I shall not doubt your intentions again, but I shall ask a favor of you. I am sure that you have seen the variety of spiders throughout the Lone Lands. You may not know of the elders that lead this vile brood. It is they who are to be feared the most. I ask now that you go to Amon Ross and slay the elders. They have lived for far too long, preying upon the helpless, and must be destroyed. So we need to kill the spinner, the trapper, and the weaver. We can take that on. What are his other 2 quests? It looks like he has got a lot of spider-related quests. A plague of spiders. No doubt you've seen spindly crawlers weaving their webs and trapping their prey, which happens to be anything that has life within its veins. Crawling monstrosities is what they are. Nothing good comes from them, and I have seen far too many fall to their hidden nests. These foul vermin do not deserve the life they take so freely. Bring my vengeance upon them. So just kill 15 spiders of any sort in Amon Rose, and we'll be able to get that. And finally, profound losses.
Would you do something for me?
By my word, know that my wife and son fell to the brood to the west, but they are not the only ones to fall to the spiders in that vale. The Eglain have lost so many through the years. Other families have lost siblings and loved ones to the spiders, and more recently to the wargs stalking the wild. I have a request for you, which may prove fruitless, yet I hope it shall yield solace for many. In Amon Ross, where the spiders dwell, you likely saw many sacks of eggs. These sacks will bring more evil into the world, and the grief will continue. Will you go and destroy the eggs before they hatch? The spiders' numbers grow each day, while the good folk of Ostgirth dwindle. So while we're there killing the other spiders, we have to destroy 12 egg sacs. So I think we can take care of that too. Alright, so we shall see what we can do. And I notice that the elder up here has a ring above his head as well. What has he got for us? Hannah's dream.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Gnarlo, if you are to assist us, then you must know what has transpired thus far. Hannah, a girl within our encampment, visited the swamp to the north and the east. She discovered an ancient relic lying out upon one of the ruins. We collect that which ruins offer, as you know, and she thought nothing of consequences, as we have never seen reprisal. On this day there was something different in the swamp. Something stirred and frightened the girl, so that she now has fits in her sleep. I fear for her friend. Will you find Hannah and speak with her to discover what visions plague her dreams? All right. Well, apparently it's visions of running out of oatmeal, because Hannah was the one that gave us the quest to go to the Forsaken Inn and see if we can get the oatmeal deliveries going again. So we'll go up there and talk to her right quick.
Stay a moment.
To Agamar, 30th level solo. There's a place you should know of, a place full of great corruption and grave danger. It is called Agamar, the Red Swamp. The waters of this place is red as blood, blood which leaks from a wound called Garth Argawen. Yet there are those who have dared the heart of Agamar. Perhaps you will be able to aid them. Some of my kindred, the Eglain, have encamped in the midst of the darkness, and I would bid you to go to their aid. Speak with Eriador the Strong, and I'm sure you will find he can make use of your strength. Agamar is east of here and north. Find the Red Prass in the Haragmar Swamp, and you shall find your way to Agamar. Alright. Another 30th level solo, but that once again may simply be a travel quest, since all he's asking us to do is go talk to Eriador the Strong. Let's see what Hannah wants done. Talk to Hannah the Young. I think, as in the young means she's had a rough life, let's hope. Hannah's dream.
You startled me.
Did Frederick send you? He worries too much now that my sister is away. Ever since I took the statue of the lady, they have treated me differently. Even the visitor in brown robes treats me differently. They fuss about saying that they must protect me. I do not know how they can protect me from my dreams. It is true I am frightened come the morning. I hear the swamp calling me at night. The woman makes the Nurbig in the swamp sing to me. She is trying to bring me to her, and that is why my sister left, to find her and stop her. She is a bad person. I know she means me harm, because her songs sing of blood and death. It is the Nerbig. They sing for her. I don't tell anyone, but I can hear the Nerbig singing my name even now.
I don't know if you can help me.
Alright, we did get a huge experience bump for that, over 1,000 points. We came upon the maiden in the waters north beyond the wall. She was draped in vines and tattered robes, and smiled beautifully before she cringed and shook the water apart and drove us from the swamp. She cornered me, though for only a moment, before my sister found me, but I saw the hatred in her eyes. She means me harm and sends the Nurbig that call to me. Will you help me? Can you help me? The Nurbig are in the east, in the Bloodmire, rubbing their legs and singing the song she sang to me, calling for me to come. Please help me. Bring me their legs so that I know they will no longer sing my name. So she wants us to go collect Norbog legs. We killed quite a few of the Norbog on our last quest, whenever we were out there trying to cause the whites to spawn. So I don't think that will be too much of a difficulty for us. We shall just go in there and continue what we were doing, but this time we will collect some legs as well. Now, I am going to head to the Forsaken Inn, and we are going to see if we can talk to Anloff there. He is, I remember, the guy behind the bar. He's the owner of the Forsaken Inn. So we will go and see if he can fix the oatmeal shortage problem here in Ostgurath. And when we arrive back over there, we will be rejoining you. Let me just pull up the map here right quick, and we will show you where we were going. We're right here in Ostgurath. We're going to head down to the road, just follow it far, far to the west until we get to the Forsaken Inn, right on the border of the Breelands here. So I will see you when we get back to the inn, unless something happens along the journey, which I sincerely am doubting. So we will see you then. We approach the Forsaken Inn here, and we are going to go inside and see if we can't talk to Anlaf and see whether or not that he has a solution to the oatmeal shortage. Although the last time I was here, unless things have changed greatly, and no, I don't see that they have. He doesn't look like a Quaker, but looks can be deceiving. Let's not judge a book by its cover. Alright, oatmeal problems.
Oh, woe be me.
Hannah the Young needs oatmeal. Well, I'm afraid we're all out, and there's little to be done about it. My supply has dried up because of problems they're having up in the Oatbarton. A cousin of old Morgwart's lives in the town, a bounder by the name of Nod Gardner. He says that there are all kinds of problems there that the bounders can't solve by themselves. You look like you can handle yourself pretty well, so if you should happen to swing around that way, you might be able to do some good. There won't be any oatmeal delivered out this way until problems in Oatbarton are sorted out. You can get to Oatbarton by heading north from Baconton in the Shire across the green fields. We've been to Oatbarton once before. We had a quest that led us up that way. If you remember, it's across the fields where we were hunting for bears and wolves and goblins, oh my, and looking for Golfimble's head in a rabbit hole. So we may have to head out that way again and talk to Nod Gardner, because it looks like this quest is going to continue. But hopefully it'll be just a transport quest, a travel quest, and we'll get the points, and I'm sure he'll have plenty other stuff for us to do, but we will actually get the points for having gone and seen him. So we will continue along. Let's go to Oatbarton, which apparently is named very well for its location. Pull up the map. We're right here on the Forsaken Inn. Just a short travel to the west will be the Breelands. Of course, right here, you continue traveling through Bree, across Bree to the Shire. And of course, in the Shire, you travel across. We make the ford of Budgeford, go up the bridge fields, cross across Scary here, where where all the spiders were down there in the quarry. Go here to Brockenborings, across the fields with all the bears and the wolves and the goblins, oh my. To the very, very north part of Greenfields, which is not lighting up. There we go. And there's Oatbarton. As you said, we have been there before. That is the furthest northern area of the Shire. In fact, I remember it now. If you remember, we got sent up here to sneak down into Dwayling. Dwayling was the hobbit town right here, the furthest northern hobbit town, the one that had been taken over by the band of brigands who were answering to the chief. If you remember, we had to go down there, sneak. It was part of our burglar quest. I think our 25th level burglar quest. We had to sneak in there and like steal a weapon from like a sleeping a sleeping burglar in that town. So that was up north of Oatbarton, so you know where we're headed now. Whoops. That is not what we meant to do. That was a bit of a misclick if I've ever seen one. So that's what I'm going to head to now. We are going to go to Oatbarton and see if we can find out what oatmeal problems are happening up there. So we are looking for a Nod gardener. And we will meet you whenever we arrive there. So we will see you then. Once again, we have crossed the green fields and we are heading up Bull Roarer's Throat, the pass in the hills that leads to the northernmost part of the North Farthing, into the land of Evendem and the town of Oatbarton. Now we are going to look for a Nod gardener. I would imagine he'll be somewhere along the main drag here. Plus, we also look for a little ring on our map, which we see coming up here just past the milestone. There's Nod. Looks like a bounder type. Let us take a quick chat with him and see what he has to say. Nod, you look like you could use a little snap, man. You got some bags under your eyes.
Is there something I can do for you?
A favor for old Mugwort. Wonderful. I haven't seen him in a dog's age. Nice of him to think of us back in Oatbarton. In truth, we have some serious problems around here, so it's a good thing you've come. Yep. And there we go. Got another big 1,000-point leap ahead because of it being a travel quest. He does, of course, have other quests for us. A couple of solo level 30s. I think we may have to put that one off for a little while. I know it means us going right over yonder and killing some creatures on the farm, which 4 levels above us is probably going to be slightly too strong. We can do the yellows, but I think the oranges are a little bit tough. So, what we are going to do is we are going to head back to the Lone Lands, see if we can do some of these spider quests here. So that is where we will join up with you next time. I will meet you at Ostgoroth, and we will head out into the western part of the Lone Lands underneath the hill of Amon Ross, and we will see if we can't decrease the spider population a bit. So until then, we'll see you next time. Enjoy your weekend, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.